Oh, low tide, beautiful day today. Just gonna go out there and see what I can find what the ocean or the reef will provide for me today. Just gonna go and have a fun walk. So here we are, guys. Welcome back to Life on the LOTR-NI Island. Jehika right here. Just gonna go out and check out what's out there on the reef today. Just me, myself, and I. Sam are gone to work, and the rest of the kids, they are at school. So I'm just gonna go down there and have some fun. So this is the track. I already filmed this on some of my videos prior when we were fishing for kalawama, for the little fish, down on that rock at the bottom there. So we'll be just climbing down through this, and it's the same thing today. Just got my bag here. There's some tools inside to help me out with what I'm trying to get today. So yep, now it's the climb down. And I'm getting old too, because I can feel the knees. Feel the knees shaking a little bit. Not as smooth and straightforward like I normally do. Which just means just gotta be extra careful. Yeah, so I was at the top there, halfway down, just making sure I won't drop my phone. Oh yeah, we. Yep. There's nothing really in the bag, so I'm just gonna throw it down to the sand. There you go. Man, what a nice thing. Continuing on my climb down this way. Whew. Whew. So the final part, saw something here just before. What kind of pipe is that? You can usually walk around here before, but with all the past cyclones, now this rock has come further in, blocking this. Here it is. Interesting. Seems like there's something inside. Woo. Crawling under there. It's too low to stand up. Wonder what's in the tube. Yeah, so just crawling out through there. I wonder what this is. I can hear something inside. Oh, kind of sounded like it's just sand. I'll open it. Don't know what it is, so maybe somebody's float. I'll take it, I'll cut it open. I'm going to attempt on these barnacles today. I think I broke it. Here's one. Man, plenty of ako. Get the kids to come down and get some of these. Tiny, yes, but very, very tasty. There's the umacon. So people normally would sit down or squat, smash a lot of these and then collect them onto a little container or a bowl. Then you take it home and you eat it. A lot of work, but it's worth it. A little punnet I reckon should cost about minimum at least 50 bucks. That's those little punnets where they have the kinas inside. 50 to 100 bucks for one if you're doing this. Not many people are doing these nowadays. Much easier to get food from the stores, I guess. It's good now, all the kids have grown up. Most of them eat seafood except for Maka and Fofo, so we can come down in the evenings when it's low tide, when they finish school, get a taro, and we'll just come and eat off the reef like this. Yeah, there's a lot of funga calls here. You come down and work on them with the kids. See, there's some people out here today. See out there? And look at these papahuas too. Most of them are kind of dead. When I was growing up, there's not so many of these papahuas around our area. That's where I climbed down from. But now there's heaps of them here. And a lot of them are kind of dead too. Kind of like rock oysters. Yeah, there's one here. But I only really like eating these at the sea. Here it is, not much inside. We call it papahua. If only they were a lot bigger, or at least the size of the oysters. Yeah. But this one here is pretty broken now. Woo. There's heaps, and a lot of them are kind of dead. Don't know why, don't know how. But I know not a lot of people come and harvest them. Here it is in the shell. It's small. And just take it off the sides. And then you have another one. Yeah. You can see Havana down here. Our version of a kina. But these ones are got long spikes and they come out at night time. There's one there. Trying to get it out. That's why it's good at night time because they'll just be out. And here it is, we got it. And you gotta be careful of the spikes. The spikes, man, they're pretty sore. If you get pricked by these, I've been pricked by these quite a few times. We normally dive for them at night time, much easier. Yeah, so that's Havana. There it is right there. This is about normal average size. Ooh. We'll go open it up and see. Gotta just be careful that you don't, that your hand don't hit on the, especially the tiny ones. They're the ones that can prick you. Sometimes even these little spikes here can get inside your shoe and prick your toes or your feet. See how they're all moving? I think that should be okay now. Rinse it. Here it is with the spikes. Trying to remove as much as I could. Here it is. Open it up time. See? So this is what we got inside. Ooh, not too bad. Not big like the killer rose, but they'll do, I guess. But that's what I ended up with. Woohoo! Beauty! Oh, exquisite! Too good. Ooh. A few more rows in there. I think 2 in this one. And about 2 there too. Another one. Beauty! Ooh. Wife's not going to be happy seeing this. That one's now all empty. And this the row in there. This is row number 4, I think. Another one, yeah. Ooh. Last 2. Top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Woo! So the spiky sea urchin I had before, we called them davana, that I was eating. And this little fella here, this is what we call the kina. But they're too small, very small. See? Look at it. Here's the kina. So this is the Niue kina. Look at it. And when they get big, not much bigger than this. So as you can see here, it's too small to even consider opening it up and eating it, unless you're desperate, I guess. But this is what we have, the kinas. And the one I ate before, we call it davana. If only we have these ones in massive sizes. Ooh, we'll be blessed, but unfortunately, that is as big as they get. See how small it is compared to the other one? Yeah, so that's a kina. Alrighty, if it's big, I would have opened it up and I eat it, but not worth it. They're all pretty much about the same size. Some can get big though, but not too big. You don't get as big as davanas. Maybe just a little bit bigger than this, or maybe double the size of this. But that's about it. So that's one kind, and there's a few other kinds. There's another one in the hole of the rock, and then here's the one we were just looking at before. Put it down there. They can be friends. Oh, little tiny clam. Leave it. I'm sure somebody who's going to come across it will take it. But look at it. That's my finger. Small. So that's where I climbed down from just before. Sea crate. Oh, look at this big conch shell. Ooh. Another one that got it wrong before. But I think this one's a little bigger. Beautiful. Look at it. Yeah. Woohoo. Food. That's a beautiful shell. Oops. I think it hurt me. Found one more of these. You can remember from my other videos, the matatoy. Yum yum, beauty. You can see now that the tide is starting to come in a bit, which means it's time to head back home. Just enjoyed the little walk I did today, and I've got spearfishing on the agenda for tomorrow with one of my young guns, young fella, spearing buddy, way back over 10 years ago. I'm just gonna climb up this rock. Woo. I'm gonna go home and open up this tube to see what's inside. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in for this episode on Life on the Rock, Niue Island. Glad you're able to join me on this episode. Just having a little walk out here in the sea today after a while. It has been a while also that the sea hasn't been, the tide hasn't been out like how it is today. Hopefully the tide will be better in the days ahead, so I can go out a bit more, look for some more seafood. Until then, guys, you take care. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and let's see you on the next episode. Take care. Peace. Woohoo! Climbing back up. I'm just going to open this that I got from the sea earlier on and hopefully see what's in it. So the lid is broken anyways. Oh, a lot of sand wind in. Just through the little hole in the lid. And so that's it. Just all sanito. Nothing else.
Unfortunately, this footage won't make the final cut.
Maybe they use this as a float. That's it.
Womp womp.